Hey guys, um, so I want to share my brother's collection of this artist's books. Josh Howard. I'm gonna start with these little digest ones. I've been working on this for him for a while. I remember Josh Howard's done stuff with Monster High. He's done some Dan Mendoza stuff, and mostly he's worked on his own Dead at 17 books. But my brother has a friend, I think he might be in Australia, that collects Josh Howard originals. I'm not too sure, but I've seen like some of this person's collection of Josh Howard stuff, and they're really cool. They're all like, some of them are done with marker, some of them are done with almost like just whatever kind of mixed media he's doing. But here's a Josh Howard presents Sasquatch, smaller book from Viper Comics. Here's a compendium of Dead at 17. Here's the complete collection. These are like volume size, like you got your Reader's Digest size. Here's a poster we could take a quick look at. I know a lot of people aren't too into like cartoony artwork, but that's kind of my roots, is in comic strip cartooning. Yeah, I like serious art in comics too, but it seems like the indie guys do gravitate towards the more cartoony style of artworks. Anyhow, let's just get a little deeper into these. A nice run of these for them. A lot of doubles. It's kind of what happens when you buy them anytime you see them. You do accumulate some double trouble. Here's Dead at 17, The Witch Queen, issue 1. The Witch Queen, issue 2. Witch Queen 3. And Witch Queen 4. Dead at 17, issue 0, the preview edition. Issue 1, Viper Comics. How cool is that? She looks like she could be one of the hunters from Something is Killing the Children. Another issue 1. Issue 2. Number 2. Bowie. Issue 3. I just love like how independent these look. Viper Comics. It's a really nice shade of red. Like, usually I have a lot of trouble like looking at red and white at the same time. Hurts my eyes, but this is just nice. I could look at this for a while. And I look over and I still see red, but I like it. Issue 3. Yeah, this guy is just really cool. He'd just be like the kind of artist that you'd like to meet. Issue 4. Sorry, I'm balancing these on my file box, but there's always a chance that the books can fall back behind the file drawer, and that's kind of the nightmare. Another Josh Howard sketchbook. I think one of these has an original Josh Howard in it. Let's see. So it's not personalized to my brother or anything, but yeah, that's hand drawn. Maybe see the pencils. But let's take a look at some of the other sketches in here that aren't wet ink. This is great, man. I love it when people, when they go to a con and they get this stuff and they later sell it, because otherwise I'd never find this. Josh Howard did make a lot of these. I don't know if that site's still active, but if you ever want to look at his catalog. Excuse me, I think that was my stomach. I'm hungry. I'm going to make spaghetti after this. Cute little Tinkerbell, right? I always like the little fairy chick from Ferngully, that rainforest movie. I thought they used to play that at the waiting room at the Kaiser Permanente by my house, and I had trouble leaving when that movie was on. I didn't want to go. It's like, I just leave me here. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, for you Osaka fans out there, I know she has her devoted fans. Sorry, I don't know if anyone's ever seen some of these, Truth of the matter is, these are all like commissions that are in private collections now. They're all in black and white. Oh, Elsa, right? Here's a Nancy Callahan. All right. I've seen this guy at a Monster Palooza. I recognize that mug, but I don't know what his name is. What would you ask for this guy to do? I'd ask for him to do Cleo from Cadillac Cats, but what would if you won a contest and Josh Howard was just saying, okay, name what you'd like for me to do. Name what you'd like for me to draw for you. If you want him to draw you, I get it. But, it seems like you could be a beautiful girl. You can, if you say, Josh Howard, just draw me as a beautiful girl. That's cool too. For me, it would be Cleo Cat. He could do your beautiful girl of yourself thing. But, if you had another idea, what would it be? If I had another idea other than Cleo Cat, I'd want, probably Roxy from Gen 13. But maybe it would be something else for you. Maybe you want Zelda from The Legend of Zelda. That'd be nice too, right? Issue 4. I bet he gets a lot of Vampirella requests. Here's another digest size. Here's Clubbing. Written by Andy Watson, drawn by Josh Howard. I never went clubbing. I was never young enough to go clubbing. When I was 14, I was already too much of an old man to go clubbing. The expendable one. No, I saw the movie Go. That was enough of that scene for me. It's like, yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it. To me, ecstasy was pouring an entire bag of Skittles in my mouth and chewing on it while drinking a glass of water. That was my experience. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'm already like really hard of hearing. I'm glad I didn't worsen it. I went to maybe 5 punk rock shows to see my favorite band, and I still do that, even though the guy that I really liked who sang for the Voodoo Glow Skulls, Frank Costello, he retired. But if he came out of retirement, I'd go. It's worth maybe I'll just wear like loud noise canceling ear protection. You got to protect what you have left, right? Dead at 17 Protectorate. That's issue 2. So we're on to something Josh wrote but didn't necessarily draw. Issue 3. Looks like a political story. Join the resistance. The fight has begun. Dead at 17, issue 1. Victory no matter the cost. I'm getting that. Sometimes I'll look at comics and I'll get like a song in my head. And I'm getting that Revolution song by Pearl Jam in my head. Did you ever see the music video? It's done by the people who did the art for the HBO Spawn show. It's called Revolution something, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Eddie Vedder vocals on that. This is Dead at 17 Revolution. Maybe it's a one-shot. These are kind of obscure. Maybe that was another issue 3. Here's issue 4. I remember when I was about 15, I had a bunch of Rage Against the Machine posters in my room, and they were all like these activist posters and pictures of, guerrilla warfare and just a lot of stuff I didn't know anything about. But I was down with Zach De La Rocha and Tom Morello, so I had these like really extreme posters on my wall. And then right next to them I'd have like Bob Dylan, The Times They Are a Changin'. This is Dead at 17, another 104. Viper Comics. It's issue 1. This is a nice serene cover of yellow and a bloodied kitchen knife, like something to cut vegetables with. I don't think she was cutting tomatoes. Oh man, I think I can get in trouble just for having this. We'll just look. I don't want this to be the thumbnail. I don't want you guys to think I'm into this, but yeah, that's not the kind of bondage you can brag about. Issue 4. Okay. Issue 4. Oh, she's back. She's bound to be the thumbnail now. Surely she's the thumbnail. Did that 17 rough cut. These are my bros. He used to have a joking rule that if I show a comic in a video, it's mine. But these are his. So I'm not saying I should take the heat for those covers. No, I should. Because he doesn't even... I bought these for him, so... Unlike the distributor. That's a sternum. Okay. These girls are at least in their 20s, so... We're good. I can breathe now. Issue 1. Afterbirth. I understand in some countries they consume the afterbirth. They cook it with lamb as though it was yogurt. Just what some people do. Issue 3. It's all about tradition. I believe in traditions. Issue 4. This one's signed by Josh. Dead at 17 Protectorate. This is an online convention exclusive. And he signed it in like a really cool silver Sharpie. It looks good. You might not have noticed it, but it does got a little shine to it. Okay. This girl just looks young for her age, you know? She's actually 25. She's going on 37, so, you know, she usually doesn't go out in the sun. She typically takes better care of her skin, but on this given day, she's doing a suntan lotion ad. Dead at 17 source book. This is like the Beetlejuice stockings. I didn't like that stuff when I was a kid. Like saying Beetlejuice 3 times is, but I won't even say bloody MARY. I am too scared of a person. I remember they were doing that in the bathroom at my school, the lights off, and I don't get down with dark forces of evil. I just don't. I'm very old-fashioned in that way. I scare easy. Here's T-Bird and Throttle, issue 0. Just something he did. He's actually 17 and she's 29. You know, she's the one who's robbing the cradle. Didn't see that one coming. Nice. All right, I got this one again. It's the free comic day version. I bet this is scarce. I bet this one's scarce. Bro's got 2. Yeah, my bro's got, he's got a nice collection of books. Let's say he maybe has, with this edition, he maybe has like 2.5, 3 short boxes of good stuff. He held on to this one short box for a long time, and when we opened it, it had an ASM 300 in it, and it really came in handy because we totally needed the money. We were kind of like amazed to see that. I was trying to find my Batman Adventures 12s, but that first Venom really helped us out, man. I'll tell you that week. Eddie Brock put food on the table. I'm not kidding. It was an amazing thing. This is called Misplaced at 17. It's right in the title. Oh, man. Wolf and Batsy. Okay, here we go. Why not just call it like, Alejandro and Jailbait? Like they used to say, man. Jenny Frizen will land you in prison. That was years ago they said that. They don't say that anymore. This was like, 1995 they were saying it. Now it's like, hey, she's a great married lady. You can enjoy her art and everything that she brings to the world. A-okay. She's she's taken. But it's okay. Black Harvest Repent, issue 1. Black Harvest, issue 2. Black Harvest, issue 3. I got 2 issue 3s. Here's Black Harvest, issue 4. See, I didn't even do the labels on these. If I were to, I'd put like the Bronco Bear Josh Howard collection. So we got issue 5. Is this also an issue 5? Oh, okay, it's slightly wrong. Okay, he's got 2 issue 5s. He keeps one of them in a Mylar and one of them in a poly bag. Just for, just to mix it up. Here's Black Harvest number 6. It's the last issue on the run, so this one's probably, you could probably find it in a dollar box, but it's a nice one. Black cover. It's got a little scuffing right there, but it's good for reading. Here is The Lost Book of Eve, Volume 1. It's another volume. Get your, this is like for on the go, just a smaller volume edition. And these are all about Eves. Like Adam and Eve. Issue 1. So it's set to like verses, and there's color variations. So here's what is it? Book 1, verse 1, all about Eve. Blue. The Lost Books of Eve, Book 1, verse 1, yellow. The Lost Books of Eve, Book 1, verse 1, blue again. So she, there was no one to enforce it. Adam was the only guy around, and he was the same age as her. So it was okay. You ever seen Island in the Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields? It's kind of what this makes me think of. The Lost Books of Eve, Book 1, verse 2. The Golem. The Lost Books of Eve, Book 1, verse 3. The Lost Books of Eve, Book 1, verse 4. This is super real. This is something super real graphics. So this is Jason. What's his name? He works with Mendoza a lot also. But anyhow, a couple of these. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks, bro, for letting me show your books. Even though I don't think you knew you had quite so many. You do. They're waiting to be read, and yeah, that is a real sketch on that one, so that's nice. A lot of these smaller ones I've never seen before, so I'll continue to buy them. I'm not saying, have to. Just kind of nice, kind of nice thing to collect. Anyway, that's it. Thanks, Josh Howard, for your work. Love the Monster High little books. Love the stuff with Mendoza. I understand that he's working on some Still Ill Princess stuff. In fact, I think there's a Kickstarter going on where you can maybe even pledge and get the Josh Howard books. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was fun to do, and talk to you later.